Happy Friday, everybody, and welcome into the Cougar Sports Network as we get ready for women's soccer action between the Santa Monica Corsairs and the College of the Canyons Cougars. I'm Matt Robinson alongside Marian Kneisel. Happy to have you along in a very important matchup today here in the WSC South, a battle for first place between Santa Monica and College of the Canyons. The Corsairs 8-1-2 on their conference season. The Lady Cougars 8-2-1. So the winner will have the inside track at the conference title with just 2 games remaining in their regular seasons on each side. Mari, the Cougars going to be a little short-handed today, still without Ashley Striegel, nursing an injury. And without Bailey Williamson as well, who's sitting out due to a red card. But last game, the Cougars able to come away with a 2-0 victory over West Los Angeles College. Goals in that contest from Alexa Garcia and Emma Wentz in that game, Mari. It was a pretty solid contest for College of the Canyons, trying to find that same performance here today.
Yeah, Emma Wentz has scored 2 now in the last, I think, 2 or 3 games. So probably going to be looking to her. She seems to be a little bit on a hot streak. And Alexa Garcia is very stealthy with her scoring. And I think with the smaller squad we have today, I think they need to be looking at those 2 tonight.
Look at the behind the numbers. So for College of the Canyons, 44 goals scored this year to just 33 for Santa Monica. The Cougars, 253 shots, 156 on goal. Santa Monica, 169 on goal, 103 shots total, but that number probably off, as sometimes you don't get all the stats when teams go on the away side. Both teams, number of shutouts this year. Santa Monica has been very good defensively with 11 shutouts to just 7 for College of the Canyons. The series already 1 game in the books. Santa Monica able to win a 1-0 game at home against College of the Canyons, and that's why now it has them in front in the Western State Conference South.
Yeah, it looks like we have a little bit of a change of lineup, which is fair with given the 2 players we have out on cards and injury. We have Victoria Martinez in the midfield now, which shouldn't be too much of a shakeup for her.
Yeah, the Cougars, as we said, without Bailey Williamson out due to a couple of red cards, so she's had to miss the last 2, including today. And then Ashley Striegel, we can see over there with crutches, still nursing an injury. And I think it's going to be quite a short bench today for College of the Canyons. Just 1 sub, it seems, over there on the Canyons bench in Ashley Folgar. So it seems like Paige McGee also not able to play. Kiana Madera not able to play today as well. So it'll be Santa Monica start with the ball. Jacinda Havasi Rodriguez will be the starter for Santa Monica. 6-3-1 on the year. Haley Bench getting the start for College of the Canyons. 10-3-1 this season. So the ball comes right out to us on the first play of the game. Expect a better touch from Brendan Moskell next time it comes to him, but we'll take it. So a couple of quick balls out of play already, and we'll get it thrown back into play here for Canyons to go to work.
Really, I think it's going to come down to who controls the midfield today. Especially with like a little bit of adjustments in the lineup for Canyon, see how they adjust with a, I would say, almost whole new top line.
Yeah, you've got Amy Fimbres up there basically as the top of the field for College of the Canyons. As you said, Vivian Martinez and Victoria Martinez make up the other 2 down the middle. Vivian in the backside, Victoria in the middle. Wenz along with Frederick along each side. And there's Victoria Martinez with the takeaway to get it to Fimbres, who will dance it around one player and try and run ahead. And we'll get a foul on Santa Monica, and the whistle will go back at the center circle, and that's where Canyons will get a free kick here. The back line for College of the Canyons today, as we said, Vivian Martinez in the back along with Sophia Solar, Layla Goodman back there, and it looked like on the far side, I want to say it was Alexa Garcia. I can't see around the official right now. Might be Gigi Monteforte, actually.
I think it's Gigi.
As Vivian Martina, or excuse me, Sophia Solar will take this. She drives it towards goal, and Havasi Rodriguez will let it roll out of play.
And I think it's important to note, last time they played each other, Canyons did not have Williamson or Striegel in the lineup. They both were not playing that game. And they only lost by 1 goal. So I think even with the lineup they have, it should be pretty evenly matched.
Here's Santa Monica with control for really the first time today. Valeria Romo has it for a second. Goodman pokes it out. And Santa Monica will get a throw in. Teresa Hernandez will bring it back into play. Izzy Turner on the back line for Santa Monica, wearing one of the captain's armbands, along with Jessica Nerez. Canyons a similar look on the back line with Solar and Martinez wearing armbands as well. Hernandez will send it to the middle of the field. Nerez will play it far side. Santa Monica will work for control here. Luca Ortiz had it for a second, got it back to Nerez, who will swing it to the middle of the field where Goodman will knock it down. Goodman's pass right into the feet of Valeria Romo, but she turns it over back the other way to Fimbres, who will lay it off on the outside. Frederick was trying to run onto it. Santa Monica will play it back towards Havasi Rodriguez, who pushes it out of play, and it'll be a Canyons throw-in. Good step up by Santa Monica as they get a takeaway. Bautista will lay it back to the middle of the field. Goodman stepping up to pressure Gomez Muniz, who will play it off onto the near side to Romo. Romo cutting down the sidelines, now chips into the box. Haley Bench there, and then Bench runs right into Bautista, who was charging in to try and make the play. Here's Garcia. Got a goal in the last match for Canyons, along with Wenz. A 2-0 victory for COC, as they were able to knock off West LA. For the Cougars, Antelope Valley and LA Valley left on their schedule. Antelope Valley on the road on Tuesday next week. LA Valley at home on Friday. For Santa Monica, LA Valley and Antelope Valley on their schedule as well the rest of the way, just flip-flopped, and both of those games will be at home for Santa Monica. Nerez will bring it in play. JJ Martinez, who had the goal last time around for Santa Monica in their last match, I should say, in their 1-1 tie against Citrus, had it for a moment. Canyons going back the other way. Fimbres trying to get onto it, could not. Santa Monica will clear back down to the Canyons side of midfield. It bounced off of Monteforti right to Torres, and then Torres couldn't control and pushes it out of play. Now a throw-in on the other side for Santa Monica. Hey, where's security man Tapia to go kick the kids off the field over there? You know he loves that. That's like his favorite thing to do. Canyons gonna force a throw in as Romo got it poked out by Wenz. Santa Monica in their gray uniforms moving to our right. Canyons in blue moving to our left here in the first. Wenz got knocked down as the ball came back towards Hernandez. Her cross bounces past everybody to the far side of the field. Ortiz on it. She got around one defender. Her pass driven away by Alexa Garcia, and out again. Santa Monica starting to get some more pressure here early on in this first half. After another Santa Monica throw-in, ball volleyed around a little bit, picked up by the Corsairs. Hernandez now stepping ahead. Her pass was too far out in front of Bautista. That'll allow Bench to pick it up and roll it out to Goodman on the near side. Canyon's trying to work for a combination up the field, and they're able to clear it ahead. Wen's going to try and track onto it. Hernandez has the inside step on her. She'll play it back to Turner. Turner having to step up between two Canyons defenders, clears it back to midfield. Solar's first touch came right to Santa Monica. Corsairs working to control on the near side. Romo will work back to the middle of the field. Got around Goodman. Then around Solar. Cutting across Vivian Martinez. And Martinez able to knock it away, and Solar will come over to help out. Now Wenz. Her first touch taken right away. Santa Monica right back onto pressure here. They'll dump it back to Hernandez. Hernandez was looking like she was going to drive him with the left foot. Instead gets it back to the middle of the field to Nerez. She'll try and play it down to the corner. Monteforti will just watch it roll out of play, and Canyons will get a goal kick.
I think the intensity from Canyons has been a little low tonight so far. They do seem to come out a little harder usually, but I know we have a few players on the field that might not be used to that play yet, and I hope to see that grow throughout the match.
There's a little hip check from Fimbres on Martinez right after you mentioned something,
Right?
Mari.
That's fine.
Little contact, never hurt anybody. Romo goes back to work. Here's Hernandez trying to get back to Romo on the near touch line. Wen's trying to stay right with her. Solar will step up and be aggressive, take one away. Victoria Martinez, excuse me, bumping one ahead. Came right back onto the Canyon side. Victoria certainly not afraid of pressure. Her and her sister both very physical.
Very strong players too. So even if they're not meaning to be, they just are.
You'll see a foul here on Victoria Martinez. You see a little bit of that aggression, but I think, as you're right, Mari, is the game progresses on, you want to see a little bit more of that physicality. We've seen on this near side with Goodman and Frederick a little timid at times, not willing to attack with the physicality that may be needed in a match like this. That's very important.
And even if it's not, you don't get the ball from that, it shows them that you're there and they need to get rid of the ball, and you drive them to make a mistake.
Bench able to collect this on the free kick from Turner. Kind of waited on it and kind of right in the breadbasket. She'll wait for everybody to push ahead. Drives one in the air out back towards midfield. First touch by J.J. Martinez. Picked up by Santa Monica. Bautista. Middle of the field looking for Martinez. She was able to just flick it past Fimbres onto the far side, where Ortiz picks it up. Then Fimbres gonna trip her up.
I wasn't able to see what happened on that side. There's too many bodies in the way.
I think it was just really Ortiz trying to cut back to the middle and Fimbres kind of sticking a leg out to try and stop the ball. They both went crashing to the turf. Wasn't enough for a yellow card off the play, but enough for a whistle. And now they'll discuss with Fimbres here.
Maybe a little bit of a dead leg.
Yeah, and I think so. It was kind of just two players crashing into one another at full speed.
Fortunately, those have to be ran off.
So we'll get a free kick here for Santa Monica. Nerez will play it back. Turner will try and drive it down. Offside on the near side, or on the far side, called by the official on the near side, as Ortiz was offside, I believe. Marquez couldn't control on first touch. Got bumped off the ball by Gomez Muniz. She'll lay it off on the outside. Santa Monica working for a combination to the inside. Now a long shot from Martinez well wide. But a good little combination from Santa Monica to create the opportunity.
Yeah, Santa Monica is getting pretty comfortable finding each other up top. And if the Cougars want to stay in this, they really got to find a way to break that up and keep possession.
It's been tipped onto the Canyon side of the field. Well, I mean, I can't really get my foot out from under the table where I'm at.
It's a great hand pass.
Canyons will play it back to midfield. That's a good ball. Fimbres trying to track onto it. It's cleared out by Santa Monica. Good job coming back by Nerez. But a nice ball from Marquez to create that time. I think Ortiz gonna come off, as she is certainly uncomfortable still. They'll move some bodies around. It looks like Adriana Maldonado coming on, which will move Teresa Hernandez up into that same spot that Ortiz was in. Santa Monica will clear it away after the throw-in from Canyons. Head coach for COC, Justin London. His 16th year, 189 wins through 2023 last year, so add 12 more to that, and he's approaching 200, or he's over 200, excuse me. He's at 201 now on his career. No foul call. Canyons fans wanted a holding call against Santa Monica to draw.
It's impeding.
PK, yeah.
That's impeding. If nothing else, right outside the box.
Nothing called, and we continue on. Aaron Benditson, the head coach of Santa Monica. As this team playing maybe its best in a long time. Series nearly even between these two squads since 2004. Santa Monica's had just a little bit better of it. Canyons 12, 13, and 7. This year, the Santa Monica team just 3 losses on the regular season. These are 2 very high-powered squads. So far, evenly matched, no score. 15 minutes in. Neither team with anything dangerous so far.
And despite having their roster shaken up a little bit, I think Canyons is doing a fairly good job of, trying to get the feel of it and keep Santa Monica from doing anything dangerous.
See Ashley Folgar into the game. She'll take over for Lexi Frederick here.
On the field for the Cougars, number 21.
She looks like she's going down into the midfield a little bit, and Martinez is.
Yeah, push Victoria Martinez back up front a little bit
which
more.
I think is a good move, actually. They've had several opportunities to get the ball through, and Martinez is good with those types of.
But I think you're going to see a lot of changes on the positioning just to get people rest and have fresh legs as the match continues on.
Yeah.
So when you talk about you're missing 2 of your big guns in Striegel and Williamson, it seems as though McGee not dressed. As we could see her on the bench over there. The only other sub is the backup goaltender, Mandel Herleman. So Canyon's really light in terms of numbers on the bench. So I think Kiana Madera I see in street clothes as well over there.
Yeah, I talked to her earlier in the week, last Saturday, I think, and she said she was injured, and I can't remember what it was, but that takes away another one of the main players for them.
Cougars footballer. I've never been, never will be, never was. Wrong weapon. I need a stick.
Weapon.
Canyons will play this back towards bench. There's Goodman. She'll send it up the near touchline. That was a good ball to Wenz, and she just couldn't corral it. This one back along the near side touchline, curled down towards the box. Bench gonna challenge out, as Bautista wasn't near it. There's Folger. Middle of the field, Garcia. Now to the far side, Monteforti. Trying to run it back to the middle, has it taken off her foot. Teresa Hernandez trying to streak back the other way. Santa Monica with some numbers here, trying to get on an attack. Good step bought by Solar. Santa Monica still working possession. Folger will clear it out towards midfield. Went over the head of Izzy Turner, but she'll be able to get back to it. Drives it up the far side. Amy Freembrest takes it away, but couldn't get it to Victoria Martinez cleanly. Santa Monica back the other way on a counter. Garcia trying to stay right with Hernandez. And a foul going to be called on Garcia, who's then unhappy, kind of has some hands out for the official. And
It's hard to say. They've been holding on both ends.
Yep.
Really.
it'll be a
Looks worse on our end.
set piece opportunity here for Santa Monica. Everyone trying to organize right near the top of the box here for both sides. Santa Monica will ship this one right towards the goal, and Bench will collect. It's a good stop from Haley Bench. Was not active against West LA. Her and Amanda Herlemon did not field a single shot on goal. So already challenged a few more times. Nothing excessively dangerous, but active here early on. Santa Monica trying to work right back to an attack here. Castro, middle of the field. Picked up now Bautista. She'll try and drive one that bounces off of a body. I think Sophia Solar got in there to block it. Play will continue on. Martinez will collect, get it back to Fimbres. She'll lay it back Monteforti. Back in the middle to Alexa Garcia. Vivian Martinez with step-up pressure right on her. Foul going to be called on Santa Monica for Bautista. A little too much body contact on Martinez. Canyons maybe gets a little bit lucky there as it was a dangerous ball back to Martinez.
Yeah. I don't think it was a touch she wanted either.
It looks like Amy Fimbres down on the sideline.
Oh.
So Canyons will let Lexi Frederick run back onto the field. Fimbres will take a break here. That would be tough if she can't continue on.
Back on the field for the Cougars, number 3, Lexi Frederick.
Marquez. Victoria Martinez, first touch, had it taken away from her. She's going to be called for a foul here and a trip up.
One thing they have with Victoria Martinez up top is good pressure on the defense. she does a really good job of cutting off 3 players as options for them. And I think that's been good since she moved up there.
Good cut across from Alexa Garcia that time.
Day to day, cold groin. Huh? Blame Jesse.
Hey, who's got that? Someone's got to get her.
My legs don't stretch that way, man. I'm gonna have to start bringing a hockey stick with me to be able to do something over here. Got plenty of those.
Santa Monica still working here. Bench with another nice save a few moments ago. Corsairs have had the better of it, though. Hernandez. Head lays it off. Ortiz back to Hernandez. Tries to ship it into the box. Bautista was there. She got bodied off the ball by Goodman.
It's incredible timing by Goodman. She watched it, she saw that player, and she knew the ball was coming to her, and then she timed it perfectly to step in.
Goodman trying to play it back up ahead. It was behind Wenz, but Wenz able to get onto it. Martinez will drop it back Marquez. Canyons with a chance to try and go on something here, but nobody running. And it'll get up to Havasi Rodriguez, who has been very active when the ball has come down that way, but has not really had to do much. Just kind of standing back there waiting to see if Canyons could get anything going. Marquez going to be called for a foul on a bump. As Victoria Castro went down to the turf that time. Castro once again, her pass went right into Marquez. Castro looks uncomfortable right afterwards. Canyons trying to put some field pressure here. Turner calmly to the far side to Nerez. Into the middle to Martinez. Back onto the outside on a combination to Torres, who works it ahead onto the foot of Hernandez. Back towards Torres cutting down. Hernandez played catch. Hernandez now trying to work to the middle of the field. Delays, then her pass going to go out of play on the back line. And Haley Bench going to slow things down, walk all the way around to the other side of the goal to get a fresh ball.
Gotta have someone challenging that.
It was 2 gray jerseys right around it. Santa Monica right back with control. Maldonado onto the far side of the field as she switches things. Nerez down to Hernandez. Wonder how much the lack of subs playing into factor right now for Canyons.
It's hard to tell. I think some of the players are okay that have been playing the 90 minutes. And I can't tell if other players are trying to conserve a little bit of energy because they know that they're not coming out. I'm not sure. I'd love to see a little more aggression from a couple of them. Or speed. I would say speed on the ball.
Well, and really, if you're Canyons, you must win today to have a conference title shot. A draw really does you no good. You have to get even with Santa Monica here to take away that tie break. And really 2 games still remaining. Goodman gets knocked down as we'll play on.
Oh.
Solar will drive it ahead. Wenz on first touch. Back to Garcia. Garcia will travel it back to Vivian Martinez, who will punch it out towards Monteforti and out of play.
Canyons hasn't been able to find their rhythm on the back line. That usually helps them move forward. And Santa Monica is putting a lot of pressure on their defense. So that could be why. It's also having the outlets to move forward has been a little sparse.
Here's Marquez. Nobody running through the middle, so it's taken away by Turner. Turner able to keep control for Santa Monica. Rezbak filling in Turner's spot. They'll play it out to the middle of the field. Castro will drive it ahead. Vivian Martinez with a good first touch to knock it down. Canyons trying to get right back the other way. Lexi Frederick taking a little bit too much time with the ball. Creates a throw in here though, and Canyons will throw it in from in front of the Santa Monica bench.
And that's one of those moments where if you don't have the options to pass, which she wanted to, and that's fine, get rid of it, move the ball. But when you don't have that, you got to make it yourself. And that means moving forward and just making that decision to do that.
And I think you're seeing some of the youth come to light here for Canyons today. Talk about Frederick, talk about Emma Wenz, who's played a lot this year, but both of them just freshmen. Layla Goodman as well. Santa Monica right back to work on an attack. Bautista dropped it off. Martinez a long shot. Bench there to collect. Haley Bench been active here early on and has made a few good stops. Nothing excessively difficult, but still challenges nonetheless.
Yeah, she's been strong for Canyons this year.
Castro first touch. Folger second. Castro back on it again. Trying to take Garcia 1v1. Garcia able to stay right with her. Knocks the contact down. Castro thought there was a foul. Garcia then bodied right off the ball by Romo the other way. Back to Castro. Castro trying to work around Goodman this time. Now we'll try and cut it to the middle of the field. Goodman got a touch on it. Solar will flip it out to the middle. Marquez couldn't get on it cleanly, but now we'll get a second chance to get to it as it came off Bautista. Now Wenz, her pass went right back into the feet of Castro for Santa Monica. Castro trying to turn, got it to Bautista. Good step up from Goodman. Frederick trying to get to it. Garcia will recollect. Folger will drive it back to Solar. Canyons trying to work from the back forward, have not been able to collect anything really onto the attacking half of midfield. They'll get a chance here with a takeaway from Wenz, but she just couldn't get a good second touch on it. Back the other way comes Valerie Romo. She has it taken away from her by Goodman. Good step up by Goodman that time. She'll cut it around Castro. Nice little touch from Goodman. Staying right with her is Castro. They bump a couple of times, and now a foul going to be called on Castro here for the initial grab. So Sophia Solar will take this one. Get you a chance to listen into the officials there, talking to both players. Solar will try and serve it into the box. Went over the head of Frederick. Played away by Santa Monica for the moment. Folger then just touches it out of play to give Santa Monica a throw in here. Substitution here, Jackie Hernandez coming in. Takes over for Erica Bautista. There was one more sub. I didn't see who else came on the field. I think Ortiz back onto the field here. Goodman, good control that time off the takeaway from Wenz. Canyons will get it to Garcia, ahead to Wenz. Wenz back in the middle, Marquez challenging. Slips it over towards Frederick, but she couldn't do anything with it. And sliding out is Avasi Rodriguez to collect.
That looked more like Canyons working their way from the back to the front with kind of one touches on runs. Now they know they can do it. They just, you know, got to put in that effort to make it happen.
I think it's a matter of, at times, not over chasing. We've seen Layla Goodman start to find her game a little bit. The last few times out, she's been really good. Early in this game, she looked a little timid, a little scared.
Yes.
But I've noticed in that last couple of dust-ups here in the middle of the field, she's found that confidence once again.
Yeah, and I think too, it's she usually has a couple outlets, and today it's been a little sparse. Like I said, people are still trying to feel each other out. So they're not used to playing with each other, and she's used to people being in certain places. So I think she's starting to see that now.
The comfort factor has shown up a little bit. That's just an unfortunate one.
Yeah,
That throws
that's
it right out of
unfortunate.
play. Canyon's trying to press a little bit more against the Santa Monica back line here. Marquez up there working.
Something I've seen with some people being really timid to go to the player with the ball. I think once they're about to touch the ball, you get right in there.
And I think, too, you look, Victoria Martinez was up in front. Now she's moved back to kind of a midfield position, forcing Marquez, Frederick, and Wentz to the front. And so, again, it's a situation of everybody from Canyons just trying to, and it's a Justin London maneuver to try and pace everybody out here, knowing that they're going to have to go pretty much the full 90. And I think this is the group that's probably going to play, as it looks like Amy Fimbres got some ice on her knee over there. Here's a chance for Santa Monica into the box. There's an offside flag.
That looks like this is the squad for Canyons.
Yep. So this is the 11, unless they need to move Haley Bench out onto the field or Amanda Herlemon out onto the field.
And you know, that might be okay because that way they can settle down into their positions that they're at right now.
And I actually see Amanda Herlemon with a player jersey, an out jersey on, instead of a keeper jersey, so she may have an opportunity to run out onto the field if they need it. Here's Santa Monica back to work offensively. A long shot. Castro off the bar, but cleared out by Martinez. Canyons will be able to clear it out. They get lucky there. It looks like Bench is uncomfortable after it.
Send her, go!
I'm not sure if she had some contact afterwards. I didn't see that.
Canyon's going to get a chance to slow things down here. That one was just a good strike from Castro from deep. And that's kind of, especially in the women's game, the spot that beats keepers a lot, from about 30 out, high towards the bar.
I love those shots.
Well, and you would know. Of course, Marika Neisel, if you're just joining us for the first time ever on the broadcast, the all-time leading goal scorer in Cougar women's soccer history, both single season and career. Went on to play for Gonzaga.
There you go.
There you go, I gotcha.
Beautifully said.
Also a crack photographer for us here at College of the Canyons. adding some color commentary to soccer for us as well. Canyon's not able to connect that time. There's Martinez. Victoria's pass pinballed around. Santa Monica will play it all the way back to goal. Just into Havasi Rodriguez.
Walk a little faster. Walk a little. Keep going.
Well, you said 50-50.
Yep, 50-50 ball they say we play on. Canyon's trying to get a combination to Garcia. Her pass finds its way to Wentz. She'll take a left-footed strike that just goes up and over the bar. But a really good look for Canyons, their best of the match.
And I think that's why she has had those 2 goals the last couple games. She's been a little quiet here and there. I think struggling a little bit on the defensive side, but that is why we've seen 2 goals from her in the last few games, because she takes that one-touch shot. And left-footed. I love to see that.
Had it earmarked for the top 90 on the far side, just missed it a touch too strong. But the best look of the match by far for Canyons right there. Garcia with another takeaway. Canyons starting to find their legs, it seems, here late in this first half. Marquez able to fight through 2 Corsairs. She got it to Garcia, who's trying to run it ahead. Can't get it past Izzy Turner, though, as coming back was Mia Shoa to knock it away from her as well.
I love seeing these runs from Garcia up top, because she is very good with the ball and her movements. We just have to have people complimenting her up there when she does that.
Goodman trying to stay right with Romo here, down the near touchline. Good job from Goodman to stay there. Forces a throw in here. Deep throw in for Santa Monica. One right into the box. Bounces off of Vivian Martinez, but Bench able to collect. She'll just roll it right to Victoria, who will have some room to operate. Victoria drives it ahead. Santa Monica will collect it midfield. Here's Castro right in the center circle. Folger staying right with her. Near side over to Romo. Her pass taken away from Santa Monica by Garcia. Frederick popped it in the air, got some funky backspin to bounce it over a couple of players. And Marquez now with a chance to run. She'll take it onto the outside. Marquez will drive a right-footed strike that's knocked away from Havasi Rodriguez. And Canyons will get the first corner of the match here.
And maybe that's what it's going to be tonight. You know, maybe Canyons is going to have to defend for the most part and take advantage of those opportunities that they get every so often up top. We have we've seen so many different players score this year, so all of them are capable of doing it.
There's nobody here. Go up. Go up. What are you doing down here? There's nobody.
Yeah, 10 different goal scorers for Canyons this year.
Canyons, number 14, Sophia
Nobody
Solar.
down here. I don't know what you guys are down here for. Get closer up high.
Canyons will go
Back.
back to the top. They'll pump it right back. Victoria Martinez will pop it out to Marquez, who couldn't get a good touch on it. Santa Monica had everybody back defensively. Canyons had 3 players standing back towards midfield. Nearly created something out of it, but just could not. Castro able to keep this in. Pass into the middle of the field. Shoa. She'll further it ahead. Good little touch that time from Hernandez to get it around Solar. Santa Monica back with control. Castro into the box. Vivian Martinez knocks it away on initial contact. Then comes in for second contact to knock it away. And then a ball driven in on goal, and Bench will collect. Victoria Martinez, some pressure there. Her and Teresa Hernandez bumping into one another. Marquez gets a takeaway. She wanted to cut it back to the right side, tried to play it to Frederick, and knocked away by Santa Monica.
Block. Step it, yeah.
Foul going to be called Santa Monica here.
Oh my God.
In between the center back. Come on, Felicia, in the middle of the center back.
Solar will drive this one up the field. One bounced off of Turner. It looked like it hit her up in the upper arm, but we play on.
On the other side of the official, he couldn't see that.
Yeah. Canyons will get a throw in here. Monteforti will bring it in play. Stepping up was Hernandez to take it away. Vivian and Victoria right there. And we'll have a foul and an initial whistle back after the advantage was played for a moment by Hernandez.
Yeah, sisters really tag team in that one. That
Yeah, both of them. Inside of 2 minutes to go. Call it 60 seconds right about now.
Yeah, right here, Felicia.
No score between Santa Monica and College of the Canyons.
Go to it, quick!
Shoa. Good combination, but a shot that goes well over
that was
on second
a good
touch
play.
from Torres. Bench wanting to go quickly with this one here. It's a change of pace for Canyons, as it's been today. Santa Monica scouting well, though. Maldonado had first touch. Wen's trying to stay right with Romo. Garcia now trying to pressure on Castro, who was able to play it back to Turner and onto the far side to Nerez. Santa Monica able to find a little space, but then Vivian Martinez, as sure-footed as she usually is, clears it out of harm's way. Then another ball played out off of Canyons. Santa Monica was calling for a sub. They didn't get it. They didn't even have anybody really at midfield, so maybe they'll try and do it one more here if they get one more opportunity.
It's a little surprising.
So this is a long shot. And now they'll get their sub in. Ortiz off. Salvateri back in. Canyons will go short to Vivian Martinez,
Checking into the game for the Corsairs.
who will then ship it out to the middle of the field. Victoria was trying to track onto it, but Nerez got it from her. Now Turner, pressured by Victoria Martinez, is able to force Santa Monica back further here.
You gotta check, that's what you gotta.
Maldonado up the near side. Romo with lots of room to work. Santa Monica trying to find a combination. Garcia trying to fight off Jackie Hernandez there. Did successfully for a moment. Now Marquez trying to fight off another Corsair. Dumps it back to Garcia, who will play it back to Goodman. Goodman, couple of good little fakes. Now with room to operate. Folger wanting to drop it back. Solar cutting across will drive it back up the field.
Win it.
Santa Monica will pop it back onto Canyon's side of midfield. Goodman will let it roll out of play, using her body to protect it away from Valerie Romo. That'll do it for the first half. No score, both teams opportunities, neither able to find the board. Second half action when we come back here on the Cougar Sports Network.
Welcome to College of the Canyons, where students become the success stories of tomorrow. Whether you're already in the workforce or just getting started, our flexible schedules are a game changer. And students don't just earn degrees. They catapult into desirable careers in top 4-year universities for just $46 per unit. Quality education without crushing debt. Ditch the cookie-cutter mold of college and make college work for you. Register now at canyons.edu/schedule.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's gonna go, so.
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved. Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Whether we're on the move or stuck in one place, it's with us, comforting, healing, and transforming lives. It's the power of you. With 4 world-class hospitals and over 170 clinics across Southern California, together, we're building a healthier community. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family. It begins with you, UCLA Health.
Can I get it Mike's way? What's happening?
And your free sub. Enjoy.
That was super weird.
Oh, that? Nah. She just used the shore points you can now earn from chip and drink purchases to get free sub through the app. Download the Jersey Mike's app and earn rewards towards free subs with every sub, Pepsi, and Lay's you purchase.
Make hosting your next event easy with the Dr. Diane G. Van Hook University Center. With over 30 meeting spaces, wireless video teleconferencing capabilities, food service, and technical support available, the University Center has everything you need to make your next event shine. Conveniently located near the 5 and 14 freeways in Santa Clarita, the University Center offers easy access to local airports and many attractions, making it the ideal meeting place for everyone. To learn more about our rental options or to book now, visit canyons.edu/University Center.
Welcome back into the Cougar Sports Network as we get ready for second half action. College of the Canyons, Santa Monica, no score at halftime. Cougars will start with the ball, moving to our right here in the second half. As it's been an interesting one for both sides here. Canyons will actually have Amy Fimbres back on the field, which is good to see. Just had some ice on the knee before the halftime, so she'll come back out and try and work through it as they'll flip sides. And we go to work here in second half action. Both teams had some good opportunities in the first half, but neither team able to solve the opposing goalkeeper. Gigi Monteforti will throw it into play. Everybody kind of cutting around through, and Canyons will take over here. As Folger was able to play it back to Goodman. Goodman a couple of touches trying to work around a defender, and then we'll just play it up out of play. Weather's starting to turn to cool here as it was warm at the first kick, but it's cooled off now. Santa Monica misses an opportunity with a cutter down the middle as it bounced off of Carla Torres out of play.
You guys gotta win the ball. Let's go. Get in the way. Don't let him get it easy. Come on. Wide. Why is she alone? Someone's gotta be there. There we go.
Vivian Martinez will play it again. Alexa Garcia got it to Monteforti, who drove it right by our camera. Foul going to be called against Santa Monica as Martinez was touchdown. Vivian will drive it up the near touchline, and Santa Monica will push it out of play, so it'll be another throw-in for Canyons here. Garcia ahead, Marquez trying to turn. Two Corsairs right on her, still with it. Now a third in there to try and battle. And Marquez couldn't keep anything collected. Santa Monica trying to go back the other way now.
It's a tough ball to control there, and you got 3 players within a couple feet of you.
Good job by Wenz that time. Goodman and Folger nearly ran into one another and then nearly turned the ball over.
No communication on that play.
That was a good touch from Marquez, but Garcia just couldn't chase onto it. Santa Monica trying to create an attack off a turnover here. But they'll turn it over right back to Canyons. Victoria Martinez has room to move. Instead, she'll flip one ahead. That's a beautiful ball. Fimbres on it. She tries to one-touch it towards goal. And Evase Rodriguez will just let it go out of play and then set it back down and go quickly on a goal kick.
From what I've seen with Fimbres, she is a little cheeky up top. She likes to be a little creative with the ball.
Santa Monica working. Good step up from Monteforti that time. Martinez in the middle. Marquez will drive a long shot that's going to go well over. But I like the idea here early on from Canyons. A couple of chances just trying to drive balls towards the goal and see what they can create.
Yeah, I like the idea. She had a great shot earlier from a little bit either right at the 18 or right outside that she created. Why not take a shot? She knows she can do it.
This ball played back through down into the Canyon side of midfield bench. She'll collect it right near the top of the box. This ball bounces high off the turf. It passed a couple of players, one from each side. Santa Monica will recover. There's Castro. Ships it ahead. Vivian Martinez there to defend it back away. Izzy Turner with some pressure with Frambrez right on her. Her pass bounced off of Wenz, went past Folger. Solar there to clean it up and drive it back down to the Santa Monica side of midfield.
Ball is definitely spinning a little weird on both of those, which is fair. We had some misjudgment.
It is an artificial turf surface. The ball does tend to bounce very hard off this surface.
Yeah.
There's Santa Monica. We'll play it back. Jacinda Havasi Rodriguez will play it near side. Perez up the near touchline. Monteforti trying to stay right with Teresa Hernandez. Taken by Sofia Solar. Back up to Alexa Garcia. Good touch from Garcia.
Great touch. She really just has a good ability to have a first touch away from pressure and keeping the ball safe.
Does a good job to protect that time and draw the foul, and now Canyons will get a midfield free kick here. Sophia Solar going to be the one over the top of this. She'll drive it into the box. Turner defends it away. Garcia nearly had a takeaway as she was able to pressure upfield against Torres, but Santa Monica cleared it back to midfield. Now Garcia again, playing catch with Marquez. Good little move from Marquez, runs into some traffic, then got shoulder checked down right at midfield by Victoria Castro. Then it looks like Carla Torres running towards the sideline. She looks uncomfortable. That's going to force a Santa Monica substitution here. So a free kick moves up a little bit here for Canyons. This ball played to Marquez. Touches it back, Monteforti trying to run ahead to it. Now Victoria Martinez collects. Plays it back to Vivian Martinez. Cuts it around an attack player from Gomez Muniz. Her pass then bounces off a body. Solar able to knock it away. Canyons will just play it out of play on the far side of the, or the near side of the field. Alejandra Esparza is the Santa Monica substitute. Another ball popped back in the air. Canyons has done a better job putting the pressure upfield in this early portion of the second half.
Which is great. We need some, we need to test the goalkeeper. We haven't been able to do that. So far, it's just been bench that's been tested.
It's a chance for Santa Monica. Teresa Hernandez. Monteforti lets her go to the inside. Hernandez able to get it back off of a pass. Drops it back off. Now a shot from Martinez, blocked by Vivian Martinez. So that was JJ Martinez blocked by Vivian Martinez. Canyons trying to control here. Goodman couldn't get it to Wenz. Goodman trying to get it back, taken by Santa Monica. Counter numbers for the Corsairs if they want it. Trying to work ahead. Now Castro bumped by Garcia. Lays it down, and Goodman able to recover and get a takeaway. Marquez needed a turn. Needed to be quicker on the turn. Castro was able to recover and take her. Santa Monica, Teresa Hernandez with it. Now Marquez going to be called for a foul here. Physicality picking up early portion of this second half.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing some cards soon. He usually lets them play a little bit.
Center official we've seen a number of times here. He's usually good about letting the physicality play as long as it's within reason.
Yeah, and he gives warnings. He's good about that.
Hernandez will swing this one on goal. It bounces off the bar, off bench and in. And Jackie Hernandez has the goal for Santa Monica. A 1-0 Corsair lead. So Hernandez in the 56th minute makes it 1-0 on a free kick. And now Canyons has to play from behind once again. Erica Bautista back into the game for Santa Monica. Canyons right onto the attack here. Garcia collects. Garcia looking for space. Dumps it back. Victoria Martinez takes a right-footed strike that goes up and over. But it's a good response from Canyons right after the goal. Job by Wenz to step back and volley that one to Marquez. Off the free kick, she'll get it to Garcia. Garcia, Monteforti. Monteforti, I think, was trying to flip it more towards the middle of the field and just missed connection.
And she probably saw that player coming at her, and that was her first choice.
Santa Monica working once again. JJ Martinez plays it ahead. Monteforti gonna just play it out. And back pressure from Teresa Hernandez right on her. Ball played ahead by Canyons. Either Fimbres or Martinez could get there. Lexa Garcia first touch, then Martinez runs into Castro. Ball played back by Santa Monica. Hernandez was there. Perez pressured upfield by Monteforti. Her pass taken away by Victoria Martinez, but she couldn't do anything with it on second touch. Santa Monica recovers. Martinez, I think, had more time than she thought. Was just trying to rip one ahead.
I think the pressure's on right now, and Canyon feels it. So they're trying to go with that first instinct that they have. Oh.
Again off Martinez, starting to find some frustration there. Santa Monica back to work.
Martinez is just so strong on the ball.
This play continues on. Fimbres got knocked down. Santa Monica starting to find their legs here in the early portion of this second half. That goal has seemed to energize them, despite the good response from Canyons right out of it.
Yeah, they came out pretty energetic at the half. And they're showing it, and we wonder how. I mean, they look like they have a whole other team they could probably put in.
This ball is a run, but there's an offside flag. As Teresa Hernandez was a step ahead.
So I don't think the tiredness factor is going to be there for them. for Canyons as we go on. I think they've done a pretty good job, but as we go on, I'm curious how we're gonna see. Our legs might get tired.
So we'll see a substitution here. It looks like Esparza back. Actually, just had to run to the sidelines and hand something to the sidelines. My guess would be earrings. That's usually
Usually, yeah.
the case in those types of situations. Vivian Martinez drives it low, is trying to find her sister. Santa Monica plays it back to midfield. Fulger bumped into. Corsairs trying to get back on the attack here. Vivian Martinez, as sure as they come defensively, gets pressured a couple of times. Still right there with the ball. Solar trying to help. Now Monteforti will just clear it. Goodman. Couldn't shield it away from Hernandez. Got some help from Monteforti. Canyon scrambling a little bit. Here's a long shot from Castro that bench collects.
Interesting move. We moved Goodman up a little higher. I think could be a good move. Just got to get the ball on her foot.
Come on, that's a high kick. Get there.
There's Goodman, nearly gets a takeaway from Nerez. Staying right with her. Nerez was able to get it ahead to Hernandez. Trying to ship it down. It's a nice ball towards Gomez Muniz. Alexa Garcia trying to stay right with her. Now Hernandez again with it. Middle of the field, now switches it to the far side. But Emma Wenz is the one on it for Canyons. Wenz a little bit too much time with the ball on her foot. Got it back to Fulger. Her pass goes behind Wenz and out of play.
Talk about being in shape. Garcia is everywhere on the field. She's a runner too. She's quick about it.
Always full speed is Alexa Garcia.
Yeah.
Not too high. Wait for it.
Monteforti now will have a chance to run with some space to work. Her pass right into the middle of the field, knocked down by Martinez. Played back onto the Canyon side, driven right back to Santa Monica's side where Hernandez knocked it down and got it to Castro. Now Turner. Spins it onto the far side. Good ball ahead to Bautista from J.J. Martinez. Jump coming back from Wenz that time. Canyon's trying to clear the ball out from pressure. Hernandez was able to get around Goodman. Monteforti with a step up. Garcia will play it back to bench. Will then drive it back to midfield. Fimbres was kind of just waiting on it. Santa Monica had a couple of players there. And now J.J. Martinez will play it back to Turner. Good pressure ahead by Garcia. Victoria Martinez trying to get around one defender. Then creates a foul. The ball goes back onto the football field. So here's a free kick opportunity. Victoria Martinez standing nearby. Esparza and Bautista creating the wall. Martinez just drives it towards the goal. It was going to go wide. So it'll be a goal kick here. Santa Monica will get a substitution in. Lyric Gomez Muniz coming off. Hazel Caro coming in.
Santa Monica substitution, number 16, Hazel Caro.
Castro Monteforti. Castro able to spin by her. Sends one down to the corner. Santa Monica trying to cut back to the middle of the field here. Martinez able to knock away a ball into the box. Now trying to chase on ahead. Victoria Martinez pressing well ahead here from her back line position. Garcia back to take over for her, and bench able to collect.
Get closer in the middle, you two. Challenge the middle, wherever the ball's coming, and then just go through. One of them go through, one challenge the ball. Now, yeah, hey guys, go, 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 go. Come on, come on, come on. You gotta challenge the ball, bros.
Again, Santa Monica trying to control here.
Cannon's putting some high pressure on them, which is fine. It's just everyone has to do it at the same time.
There's Garcia again. Out to Wenz. Dumps back. Folger. Folger trying to drive it down to the corner. Perez won it for Santa Monica. And then a handball called on Santa Monica as it hit Martinez in the lower arm. So Canyons will get another good free kick opportunity, trying to find the equalizer, trailing 1-0. The lone goal in the 56th minute by Jackie Hernandez. Her 4th of the season. Victoria Martinez again the one standing near it. She'll drive this one lower. It's a good strike, but Melasi Rodriguez seeing it all the way, able to collect. It was a better look on a strike that time from Martinez.
Split the difference.
Yeah, the previous one went well wide and was pretty
Good
high.
height. Yeah. We'll split the difference next time.
Marquez bumped off the ball. Santa Monica going to work. Good pressure by Goodman that time. Back right for it again and got it to Marquez on a takeaway. Her pass to Garcia knocked down. And that's a handball called on Santa Monica again. As falling down was Teresa Hernandez, and her hand kind of dribbled the ball like a basketball. Unintentional, absolutely.
Yeah, it's definitely a tough one to call. I think it was a 50-50 into each other, and she just got the worst end of it, and unfortunately her hand hit it.
This one shipped into the box. Fimbres got knocked down in the penalty area, no foul. Canyons fans were calling for a hold, but nothing there.
Yeah, he's been pretty consistent. He's not going to call that.
Folger tried to further that one ahead. Good collection by Santa Monica. Here's Castro. JJ Martinez will play it back. Izzy Turner. Turner getting some late pressure from Marquez. Had to sweep it away quickly. Now's Vivian Martinez stepping up. Vivian trying to get it in the middle towards Marquez. Turner cutting across. Will just get it out of play.
I think we have Hurlman.
Yeah, I think Amanda Hurlemon getting ready to maybe come in here.
It's exciting. Or Fimbres, looks like.
Yeah, it looks like Amanda Hurlemon taking over here.
It must be fun for her.
Getting a chance to play up. She'll throw this one in. It moves everybody around a little bit here for Canyons. Here's Vivian Martinez. Along the touchline with pressure. Works back to the middle of the field. That's well done from Martinez. Tried to send it down the far touchline, collected by Santa Monica.
Now on the field for the Cougars, number 28, Amanda Hurleman.
Santa Monica trying to find a counter here. Hernandez cuts it down into the corner. But an offside flag on the far side on Santa Monica. Another foul here on Santa Monica. So Canyons with 19 minutes to go here in the half. Another free kick this time from the near side. Sophia Soler going to be the one to serve this one. She'll serve it towards the far side of the box. As he Turner defended it away and then was immediately run into from behind by Amanda Hurleman.
She said sorry.
Yeah, immediately.
Probably not used to, you know.
No, in a much different position than she's usually in. Usually she's the furthest one back on the field. Today she's the furthest one up on the field. She gets a takeaway here for a moment. Still putting some pressure. Santa Monica trying to work back to the middle of the field. Monteforti steps up. Turner drops it off Nerez. Marquez trying to chase her. Goodman couldn't get there. Knocked that out of play, and it'll be a Santa Monica throw-in. Goodman going to get a takeaway here. They say no foul. It's pressured again. Again, Goodman collects on a throw-in, and a handball again called on Santa Monica. But now Soler will have a chance to flip the field for Canyons. Got to collect on one of these opportunities they've had to turn things over to the Santa Monica side. Just have not had the legs to do it so far.
Had a couple of quality opportunities, I think, that just very few. But if they have another one, they have another two, and they put it away, they're still in it.
There's Santa Monica chasing on Valerie Romo. Soler couldn't keep it in play, goes out off of her. Service towards the box here for Santa Monica. Bautista steps over. Wen's trying to stay right with her.
Doing a good job not letting her turn or go anywhere else.
Folger with the takeaway. Clearing pass bounces off of a Corsair. Hurleman trying to come over and get it. Santa Monica couldn't keep it in play, and Canyons will get a throw in.
Force the turnover there.
Hurleman will fire it in. Marquez on it for a moment. Battling, able to win it away from Hernandez. Played it in the middle, it just went past Victoria Martinez. Santa Monica, though, had to clear it out of play.
Good job, Cougars, keep going!
Seems as though every time Canyons gets a chance to fire one in, whether it be a throw-in or a free kick, Santa Monica has first connection on it. That's been the difference right now.
Yeah. I think Canyons has had a really tough time connecting through the middle like they usually do. They haven't been able to spread spread the Corsairs out
And again,
like they're used to.
There was first touch again by Santa Monica. Second from Layla Goodman, went off her foot, off her nose, and then ahead to Santa Monica. The Corsairs working on an attack here. Solar trying to stay right with it, does. Vivian Martinez able to spin it away from a couple of Corsairs. Got it to Wenz. Her pass was knocked down. She gets it right back. For the moment, with them was leaned off it by Adriana Maldonado. And Santa Monica will just lean it back to their own back line. Nearly a turnover created that time from the high press from Canyons, but nothing. Corsairs driving it back in. Solar a volley out.
Yeah, I think Canyons has been instructed to stay a little high for some of the players there, and that's leaving a pretty big gap in the middle for Santa Monica to kind of do what they please across the middle.
Frenzied here at the moment. You hear a lot of yelling from the stands, a lot of yelling from the sidelines on the far side. Canyons with another free kick. Solar will drive this one low. Again, Santa Monica first touch.
Yeah, that's been a huge thing this game is Canyons has not been first to the ball on a lot of these plays. And that was something I thought they were doing very well during the season when we've watched them, is them getting to the ball first and off those first touches, having those be productive. And tonight we just haven't seen that. And to be fair, they are a little discombobulated, you know, their lineup is out of sorts. So that could be it too. But
missing two very important cogs in the wheel in Bailey Williamson and Ashley Striegel. It's kind of shifted everybody else around, and Santa Monica is very collected and very organized here. Nerez and Turner, who've been out there the entire match so far, play catch. JJ Martinez slides it far side of the field.
And Santa Monica's offense has been moving tonight. They have been, you know, moving down the field consistently. I think we got to give Canyons defense a little credit here, keeping them in the game.
Canyons trying to force Santa Monica back. Corsairs able to find an escape. This is a beautiful ball through the middle.
Yeah.
Tracking right onto it is Caro. She's in behind, trying to get past. Got knocked down off the ball. Bench collected, they say play on, as Solar was able to get right in front of her. Now Vivian Martinez trying to go back the other way. Martinez driving it ahead. Could not, taken away by Santa Monica.
It's great effort by Solar down there. I mean, that was a great ball and a great run by Santa Monica, but great effort by that center back.
Here's a takeaway. Martinez trying to get around Turner. Steps to her near side, takes a long shot. This one's trouble, and she scores! Victoria Martinez from deep is tied it at 1. For Victoria Martinez, their 11th of the year. The Canyons crowd fired up now as Martinez evened us at 1. And now, if you're the Lady Cougars, you've got to have a result here, an opportunity now to try and get a win. A tie really doesn't do you any good. It takes the control of your own destiny out of things. So they try and go back on an attack here. So we sent for Martinez her 11th of the year. It came on a turnover and a takeaway from Felicia Marquez.
Victoria Martinez with her 11th of the year.
On a card against Canyons here.
Victoria trying to be a little sportsmanlike. I think at this point, Canyons needs to control the game from this. They have 10 minutes left, and they have to commit to that.
Took them all the way to the 78th minute to find a goal, but they get it. And it was a deep shot from Victoria
That was
Martinez,
deep.
too.
The thing is, she looked up. She knew their keeper was out a little bit, and if she just had the right ball in, and she did, and now we are tied 1-1.
Santa Monica trying to get an attack here. Solar trying to get it clear. Castro couldn't collect as Garcia clears it up ahead. JJ Martinez. On the missed touch. The whole table over here trying to collect, make sure we didn't lose
Couldn't see where it
extra
was.
cameras and computers.
I know. All I saw was coming from my camera. To cover that.
Marquez going to be called for a foul. Izzy Turner trying to go to work. She'll slow it down a little bit for Santa Monica here. Turner will try and drive it ahead. Garcia first touch, but it bounced right to Romo. Then Vivian Martinez knocks it away. Amanda Herlemon trying to get onto it. Her and Izzy Turner battling. Turner driving it back out. Layla Goodman, who switched sides of the field over there. Her and Folger bump with one of the Corsairs. Now Goodman recollects again, gets it in the middle. Alexa Garcia ran right into Castro, who knocked it back ahead. Santa Monica with an opportunity, a shot that goes up and over. Good little step to a shot from Carla Torres, but she missed. Torres has the ability to score 6 goals on the season, as she is the leading Santa Monica scorer.
Yeah, that makes sense. That was a quick turn and a shot, and it was a good shot, just wide.
Here's Nerez. Her pass ahead was trying to get it to Carla Torres. She won't be able to get there. Haley Bench had a ball before the ball went out of play. Was ready to go to work. Canyon's going to make a substitution here. It looks like Amy Fimbre is going to come on for the final few minutes to take over for Amanda Herlemon. Good on Amanda Herlemon to come in and play up front, usually a keeper.
She did good. She had a couple of takeaways, and she put pressure on their defense. And I bet you that was really fun for her.
The bench giving her props, played well in those few minutes she got. Now Canyons will try and ride out the final 7 minutes in a 1-1 match. There's Torres. Garcia knocked it out off her foot. Santa Monica a deep throw in here. Remember, men's action coming up after this. Canyons men against Bakersfield. Half an hour after this one on the men's stream, so make sure you flip over for some more soccer action. Vivian Martinez a takeaway. Alexa Garcia trying to clear it. I think she probably should have left that for Vivian Martinez, who had a head of steam. Canyons able to get it away for the moment. Here's Marquez spinning. Had it taken away from her by Castro. Castro trying to get away from Marquez now, who's staying right with her. This ball cut down into the corner by Santa Monica. Romo. Monteforti was right there. Stepping up, Alexa Garcia knocked it away. Marquez drives it ahead. Fimbres couldn't get there, but Marquez right back to it, and then a foul going to be called on Fimbres as Canyons was trying to clear.
Man, that's not the foul we want to have at midfield right now. Seemed a little unnecessary.
Turner will go quick with it. Castro now for Santa Monica. Garcia bumps her off. And now Garcia going to get booked for clearing the ball away.
I'm not surprised by that.
Just the second yellow of the season on Alexa Garcia. Not sure if she was going to get booked for the initial contact, but
I think it was the initial
the ball playing away sealed it, if anything else.
If she wasn't going to be, yes.
Hey, watch this side. Watch this side. Who's on this side?
They didn't have a game ball out there. They just had a ball out there.
Little confusion on why it got kicked away again. I can understand that frustration.
Santa Monica will get a chance on a free kick from a dangerous spot. Three
Her
ladies
wall
at the wall.
The wall was not listening to bench.
Castro drives it in the air. Vivian Martinez there to defend it away. Her sister Victoria collects onto it. She'll just drive it ahead. Fimbres trying to find some legs to chase onto it. Hevasi Rodriguez out to play it. Navarez now into the middle of the field. Emma Wentz collects. Wentz trying to leave it off for Alexa Garcia, but it's taken away by JJ Martinez, and Castro will collect. Wentz needs to be a little more assertive on that play. I think she had more time than she realized. Instead, Santa Monica gets a clear back up to Canyon's side of midfield, and Canyon's going to force it out of play for a Santa Monica throw-in. A draw does nothing for Canyons here. We've talked about it a few times.
Yeah.
At 8-2-1.
A draw would mean that they'd have to rely on Santa Monica to lose probably their next 2 matches.
Or one of their next 2 at the very least. Or actually, you're right, the next 2. No, actually, it would be 1 of 2 because both teams with 8 wins so far in conference play. Santa Monica at 8-1-2. Canyons at 8-2-1. You have to rely on somebody else to beat Santa Monica, and you have to win out.
Yeah.
Whereas a win today, you split with Santa Monica and have more control over your own destiny right now.
And Wens finds herself in such good places. I think you're right. If she's a little more assertive with her playing, whether that's on the ball or defending a player, I think she could be really even stronger of an asset to Canyons.
Here's another deep throw-in for Santa Monica. Wens again collects. Marquez just drives it out to midfield. Turner drives it right back towards the Canyons box. It bounced off of the shoulder of Victoria Martinez. She ran Castro to the ground. We play on. Santa Monica will work it to the near side of the field. Monteforti on the ball first. Nerez trying to clean it and keep it in play, does. Now Castro back to work. Castro will drive it far side of the field. The Goodman was there.
Still on it.
Goodman still battling for it, you're exactly right. Ashley Folgar there as well. Now Alexa Garcia trying to collect away. There's Sophia Soler over to cut it off and knock it out of play. A little under 2.5 to go. Ball thrown into the box. Canyons with plenty of blue jerseys around it will clear it out of play. Santa Monica will collect for another throw-in. They'll go quickly here. Bautista tried to pop it right back. Marquez nearly got a takeaway, but could not. JJ Martinez playing it ahead. Soler coming over to cut it off. Canyons has fallen into a heavy defensive stance here, trying to outlast an onslaught. Now Alexa Garcia tries to drive it ahead. Folgar trying to get it, or excuse me, Fimbres trying to get around Turner and then trips her up. Fimbres going to pick up a yellow.
Yeah, that was a tough tackle. I know she did not mean that one. She was trying to get for the ball, but she moved too quickly.
Izzy Turner, it looks like her shoulder is more the issue than anything else, her right shoulder.
She is not coming off this field right now.
And she says 3 times to the official, I'm fine, just play.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't know if she's fine. Tough, for sure.
Yep.
But she has not bent her elbow.
I think it's her shoulder more than anything else.
She hasn't moved her arm.
Yep.
There we go. We got a little bend.
That one hits the official, bounces right to Vivian Martinez, and we'll have a drop ball.
I don't like this. I think it's a little absurd to have a drop ball right there.
Santa Monica trying to get an attack here. A shot that goes well wide. Romo got a lot of pace on it, but didn't hit anything close. Canyons will get a chance to drive it away from goal. I think 3 minutes is the signal for extra time here.
3 minutes, guys, let's go. Give us 3 minutes. Come on, you can do this. Go. Yeah.
Perez. Solar volleys it away. Marquez volleys it out to Wenz. Back in the middle to Fimbres. Turner, who's all right now, will able to play it onto the near side. Santa Monica working to get it ahead. They get it into their striker's foot. Carla Torres on the near side. Vivian Martinez staying right with her. Martinez able to shield her away and drive it out of play.
It's a good choice.
So we're on the officials' watch now. Santa Monica will get a throw in here. Collected by Bench. Bench waiting for some bodies to get ahead. Fimbres able to pressure Turner, who had it go backwards on her, and then a ball cleared, goes off of Wenz, then takes some forward hop for Santa Monica.
It's just one of those really either fortunate or unfortunate bounces.
Solar was trying to stay with it. Goodman as well. Torres trying to cut it across the field. Canyons will clear. It looks like Garcia will clear it back up. Marquez trying to chase onto it. She's got room to operate. Was trying to get it to Fimbres, but it was cut off nicely by Maldonado. Maldonado's still with it. Will play it in the middle to JJ Martinez. Martinez works it to the near side. Collected by Romo. Monteforti trying to stay right with her. Good angle from Monteforti to cut her off. She was able to get it back over to Hernandez. Her pass went off of Vivian Martinez, found Castro. Back in the middle, Hernandez. And again, Vivian Martinez knocks it away and then just drives it all the way down the field to relieve the pressure here. Ball bounces off of a Corsair away from Wenz. Now Bautista again, who was the one that bounced off of initially, back to the middle of the field. Plays it down. Victoria Martinez cuts it off, clears it away. Marquez didn't touch it cleanly. Maybe some tired legs there from Canyons.
So. That's unlike her.
Yep. Santa Monica again looking for a chance. A shot that's blocked by Vivian Martinez. Picked up by Jackie Hernandez. She sweeps it to the middle. Bounces off of Folger, popped in the air. And that is the final whistle of the match. So it's a 1-1 draw. Goals from Jackie Hernandez and Victoria Martinez. For Canyons, they move to 8-2-2 on the season. Santa Monica goes to 8-1-3. So the Cougars don't control their own destiny over the final week of the season, we should say. Santa Monica does. A couple of wins for the Corsairs, and they lock up a conference title. The Cougars need some help, but still have an outside shot at it. It was a good match overall. We hope to see you for men's action coming up in about 30 minutes' time. Canyons and Bakersfield. Have a good one, everybody.